and welcome to RX Science. Today I'll explain to you what's an atom, also some parts of the atom, the atomic number and mass in a periodic table, the shell of the atom, and valence electrons and the Lewis dot structure and ionic bonds. So first, what's an atom? Atoms are the building blocks of matter. They're so small you can't see them with a microscope. Atoms also have some parts. So atoms have a nucleus, which is in the middle, with, and it contains neutral neutrons and positive protons. Outside the nucleus are negative electrons. Now I will talk about the atomic number and mass. You must know what the periodic table is. If you don't know what a periodic table looks like, this is how it looks like. Let's take an element from the periodic table. Let's take sulfur. Sulfur is number 16. 16 is an atomic number. It determines the amount of protons and electrons in an atom. Below the element letter, there's an atomic mass. It's how much an atom weighs. The atomic mass is usually in decimals, but it's underneath the symbol of the element. Now I will talk about the shell of the atom. Atoms have shells. The first shell holds 2 electrons. The rest holds 8 electrons unless the atomic number is greater than 20. Now I will talk about valence electrons. Every atom that doesn't end with a full shell wants a full shell. Sulfur has 6 electrons in its outer shell. It's very outer shell. It would want 2 more to get a full shell. Let's say a atom only has 2 electrons in its outer shell. Instead of taking 6, it will give away 2 because it's faster and easier. Those 2 electrons are called valence electrons. You can tell how many valence electrons there are with the Lewis dot structure diagram. You write the symbol of the element and put dots around it representing valence electrons. As you can see on the screen, this is a valence electron Lewis dot structure. Out of 4 bonds, I will talk about ion bonds. It's a bond that occurs with anions, negative, and cations, positive, such as table salt. Ionic bonds are compounds that are like between nonmetals and metals. In a solid state, they do not conduct electricity. A fun fact is that a guy called Savante Auguste Arrhenius reasoned that an ion is an atom carrying a positive or negative charge. So basically, he found it in 1884. Ionic bonds are also found throughout your body. Now I will tell you some ionic bond examples. Here are some: lithium fluoride, lithium chloride, lithium bromide, lithium iodide, sodium fluoride, sodium chloride, which I talked about before and it's table salt, sodium bromide, and sodium iodide. There are a lot of ionic bonds, not just like the 4 or 5 I named, there's like 10 times more. The ionic bond is the weakest bond out of the 4 other bonds. The 4 primary bonds are ionic bonds, covalent bonds, and metallic bonds, and hydrogen bonds. Well, bye. That's the end of my little talk about ionic bonds. Hopefully, you learned something new, and I'll see you later.